Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Joe Flash, back at it again with another voice comparison reaction video. As from picking off from the last few videos I've done, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is releasing tomorrow in theaters on December 20th on that Friday, and I'll be seeing the movie December 21st or 22nd, that Saturday and Sunday, and then I'll see it again with some other friends of mine on December 23rd, that Monday. So I'll be seeing the movie twice, and to build the excitement, I've been checking out voice comparison updated videos of Sonic the Hedgehog characters that'll be in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So far we've done Sonic the Hedgehog, Miles Tails Brawler, Knuckles the Echidna, and Shadow the Hedgehog just a few moments ago, like about almost half an hour ago, sort of. And now we're about to get into, obviously, the main antagonist of almost every Sonic game himself, almost. And obviously, someone who's kind of a bit of a talking point in the movie, considering since, the actor who's playing him in the movie is playing another character, which we'll check out in the next video as well. But anyway, it's Dr. Ivo Robotnik / Dr. Eggman. And this should be just as good, Eggman's a classic villain. You can never go wrong with him, whether he's Dr. Ivo Robotnik or Dr. Eggman. Classic in every way. Not much more needs to really be said. He's pretty funny at times. Definitely the actor who's playing him in the movie's definitely been doing a pretty good job as well. I won't say his name until he's shown in the video. You already know who I'm talking about, but I'm just going to let the video speak for itself. So let me just go ahead and just get right into it. There's nothing really more needs to be said. Eggman's just a classic villain, just never gets old in any Sonic video game, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? I really ain't wasting much time at all, because I'm just really ready to try to wrap this up as much as possible. Not that I'm in a hurry or anything, I just really want to try to just at least be able to get to these characters before tomorrow when the movie's released, even though I won't be seeing the movie till Saturday and Sunday, but I just want to be able to at least do it beforehand. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this, shall we? So like John Cena and Triple H will always say, your time is up, my time is now, it's time to play the game. Let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? Dr. Ivo Robotnik / Dr. Eggman. And voice comparison updated in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sorry, that's my group chat. Not a lot of voice clips in here. I'll say maybe. There wasn't a lot of voice clips, that's why. Oh, the original movie. What year did that movie come out in? Maybe. Okay, you know what? Yes. That's a little better. That's a little better. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with the Japanese voice actors, so this is kind of new to me. I know Sonic X did have a Japanese dub as well. Now we're getting into the English actors. Oh, no, not yet. Never mind, excuse me. That laugh was pretty good, though. I gotta listen to that laugh again. I'm smiling about it. I'm actually really liking this, so yes. Kitaro Nakamura. I see. I'm liking this. The fact that he's in Sonic Forces and Sonic Team Racing. I haven't played those games yet. Oh, yes. Classic. Eggman, I think, was voiced by 3 different people in The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then Sonic the Hedgehog, and then Sonic Underground, I believe. It was 3 different people, and maybe it was the same actor from Sonic Underground and Sonic the Hedgehog, but then it was this man in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. But yes, I do like that series, and I kind of am more familiar with this version of Robotnik anyway, so yes, thumbs up to Long John Baldry. I think that's how you say it.
Oh, that's good.
And this is the man who voices him in the animated series with Sally and them. Jim Cummings, though, that's actually a surprise, to be honest with you. I know Jim Carrey. Excuse me, not Jim Carrey. Jim Cummings. I believe he's. I believe he's done Winnie the Pooh. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I know he's done some other voices that I'm familiar with him as, but this is pretty surprising that he was Robotnik in the series. But yes, thumbs up to him too, though. Yes, okay, so there was a different guy in Sonic Underground.
For a big surprise. Hedgehog?
The design's pretty much made to look like the original series in a way, the other series that we saw. It's sort of similar when you look at it. It's pretty similar. It's kind of similar, but different voice actor. This voice is okay. I like Jim Cummings is a little bit better, but I mean, Gary Chalk is alright. I'll give him a thumbs up at least. It's not too bad. I think I'm familiar with Gary Chalk. I've seen him before, because I know I've seen him in movies and stuff like that. I think he played... Was it him that was in... I'm trying to remember. Was it him that was in Scooby-Doo? Was it him? I don't know. Let me look it up. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I was right. Gary Chalk was in Scooby-Doo: The Mystery Begins. I remember that movie. Yeah, he was Vice Principal Grimes in that movie, Gary Chalk. So yeah, I remember him in Scooby-Doo: The Mystery Begins. Personally, I actually preferred that cast from that movie as well as Scooby-Doo: Curse of the Lake Monster. I actually preferred that cast a little more than the original with Matthew Lillard and Sarah and all those people. Not that I didn't like the original ones better. For some reason, those casts just connected more with me. The ones with Scooby-Doo, The Mystery Begins, and Curse of the Lake Monster. But never mind. That's how I remember Gary Chalk, and yeah. But anyway, as Robotnik, he's not too bad, though. It was pretty cool that I figured that out. But anyway, let's continue on. Edwin Neal.
Time, hasn't it? Good to see you again, Sonic. Now, Sonic, I've got the upper hand. This is about the entire planet of freedom, so you better do as I say. I, Dr. Robotnik, scientist extraordinaire, have finally completed my greatest invention ever. I call it the Hypermetal Sonic.
Okay, sure.
Sonic will never again be a pain in my egg.
I'll give it to Edwin Neal.
Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world. Well,
yes.
Isn't my pal Sonic? I'm surprised you made it this far.
Dean Prestow is definitely pretty good. And I do love Sonic Battles and Sonic Heroes. Well, I don't love Sonic Heroes as much, but I thought the game was cool, and I do like Sonic Battles a lot.
You fool. Away, before I make mincemeat out of you. Oh, I've waited a long time for this.
Definitely, yes. This is the voice I think I pretty much have gotten used to nowadays, Mike Pollock. I think he's still voicing him today, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but yes, this is really pretty much, I think it's safe to assume a lot of us Sonic fans have really gotten used to Mike Pollock as Dr. Eggman by now, so yes, definitely. Heck, yeah! You know, initially when the original trailer for the movie came out, the one with the ugly Sonic design, this was really the only thing I was excited for at the time, was seeing Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik. But thankfully they did fix Sonic's design, and you know, that did save the franchise, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jim Carrey definitely does a pretty good job. I mean, he's hilarious as always, and his performance definitely is great. Definitely looking forward to him in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It should definitely be pretty good, as well as him playing another character that we'll see in the next voice comparison video. I don't know if he'll be in the video or not, but you'll see who I'm talking about for the next video. But yes, definitely a double thumbs up to Jim Carrey.
Do some reconnaissance. Reconnaissance. Come on, that's hilarious. What's the matter with you? Here's the cinch. Uninhabited planet. No resources, no supplies. No apparent way home.
I'm just smiling because I just know Jim Carrey's going to be pretty funny in Sonic 3. I mean, he's funny as always, and even as Robotnik, he's great. Oh, Brian Drummond. I didn't even know this man was voicing Dr. Eggman in the Sonic Prime series. I know that he was in the Knuckles voice comparison video, I think, so that's interesting. Brian Drummond's done quite a few voices over the years. He really has. And I do remember years ago somebody did tell me that him and Ryan Drummond aren't related when I assumed that they were at the time, but no, they're not. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I've seen Brian Drummond's voices from time to time. I don't remember all the characters he voices, but I know he did voice Knuckles when we checked out the last video. So let's see how he does here as Eggman.
Transform your disgustingly green world into something more. Yawn. Yep, I yawned you, Eggman.
Okay, yeah, not bad. Really need to check out that Sonic Prime series. I really do. Okay, that's it. Okay, that was pretty quick. It was only about 6 minutes long. It was a little longer than Shadow, but anyway. So there was a lot of good ones in here. No thumbs down once again. But in terms of my favorites, obviously, live action is already going to be, without a doubt, Jim Carrey. We already know that's for live action wise. And in terms of my favorite animated and video game stuff related voices, it's going to have to go to Dean Bristow, Mike Pollock. I think Mike Pollock. Was there anybody else? I don't remember. Was there anybody else? I give Brian Drummond some credit, but I guess I'll probably put Long John Baldry. Well, I'm not going to put him on the list officially, but I mean, I'll give him a credit too, since he's like a childhood Eggman in a way, since I did like that series, And, there was some other good voices in there too, but I think really in terms of my top favorites for video game and anime-wise, I think by far right now it's only Dean Bristow and Mike Pollock. I think it's only those two so far. I think it's just those two that are my favorites for animated video game-wise. So in total, that's 3. Jim Carrey, Mike Pollock, and Dean Bristow. So those are my 3 picks so far as of right now for Dr. Ivo Robotnik / Dr. Eggman. Like I said, there were some others that were good too, like John from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog as well, which I would put him on my list, but, in terms of favorite in today's world, those 3 are really my favorites. Jim and Mike and, all the Dean, what I mean? But anyway, time for you to comment down below, ladies and gentlemen, who are your favorites for Dr. Ivo Robotnik / Dr. Eggman? And, yeah, be sure to share this with all your friends and get their opinions as well. And comment down below if you are looking forward to Jim Carrey once again reprising his role as Dr. Eggman, because I heard reports that said that he was actually came out of retirement to perform as the character again. So I guess he initially retired after Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but apparently it said that he came out of retirement to perform as Dr. Eggman again. So that's an interesting kind of fact, I mean, I think he did explain his reason why, but still, it's good to see him back, because there was lots of questions surrounding if Dr. Robotnik / Dr. Eggman survived in Sonic 2 or not, but I was like thinking, he's got to be alive, right? And it's good to see him back, so it should be pretty good. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to Sonic the Hedgehog 3, so anyway, like I said, comment down below who are your favorites for Dr. Ivo Robotnik / Dr. Eggman, and share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video whenever there's a chance. I will hopefully get into the next video pretty soon. I mean, I already know who the next 2 characters will be. They'll be the last 2 characters we'll check out, because once again, I'm doing all the characters that are confirmed for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 so far, so stay tuned for that. But until then, I'm going to leave it off right here, y'all, so I'll see you next time. That'll be it for today, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Dislike to give it a thumbs down. Join me next time for the next video. Until then, to all you boys, men, and guys out there, fist bumps good to all of you. Until the girls, ladies, and women out there, kiss out to all of you. But until then, this is Joe Flash signing off, and have a good day.